Hey y'all, Shay here. Thank you for stopping by my channel, Shay Love Hair. Today we're going to be talking about the most trending style right now, which is these butterfly locks. Yes, honey. Yes. They're cute, right? This is my first time doing them, so let me go ahead and tell y'all, I am not an expert on this style. So if you're looking for some expert advice, baby, I'm sorry. I mean, I still want y'all to come chill with me because I'm gonna tell y'all about them, okay? And what I went through to get them, to do them. So let's just get into the video. So first, y'all, I gotta say thank y'all so much. Like, y'all have been so supportive. As y'all know, like, if y'all been part of the fam, y'all know me and my family, we're kind of going through some things right now, and so I'm not able to respond as quickly as I usually do to your comments and everything, but you know, I try to respond when I can. I just appreciate you guys' patience with me and your understanding and your prayers. Thank you so much. Some of y'all inbox me. I appreciate the love and support so very much, and I just ask that you continue to pray for our family as we go through the difficult time in our life. I really do appreciate that. And then on the side note, y'all know my goal for 2020 as far as subscribers go was 5,000. We actually beat that like 2 months ago. And so like my next one was like 7.5. I was like, well, if I get 7.5, you know, at the end of 2020, like that's even better. But like, it's the 1st of November right now, and I'm already sitting at 7.3. So I'm really excited. Like, maybe we can actually get to 10 in 2020. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, I am just so ecstatic and just so appreciative. Like, y'all, like, the love from my YouTube family, man. Like, this is, it's more than I ever expected it could be. And with my emotions all over the place, y'all, I'm just gonna move on to this hair. So as y'all know, my channel is kind of based around how you do your own hair. Hey, I love y'all who about that hustle, that like to do other people's hair and everything. But keep in mind, whenever I do styles, I'm basing it off of me being able to do my own hair. Like, that's what my channel is based around. Not doing other people's, which again, that's cool. I'm all about that hustle as well. But when I do it, I'm basing it off of, all right, this is what you need to do. This is what you need when you're trying to do your own hair, because that's a whole different ball game. For those of y'all who do your own hair and do somebody else's hair too, you know there's like a huge difference in how you can do things and how you install things. Like, it's a lot harder. It's a whole lot harder. And so that's basically what my channel is about women trying to be able to do their own hair. Like, they might not have the coinage, or they might, you know, have money that they want to set aside for something else and not necessarily pay other people to do their hair. Whether they just, you know, putting food on the table, or they're saving up for a trip, or maybe they're in college or whatever. Like, we should still be able to slay, right? We should be able to slay all day, right? So then you gonna kick it with Shay, right? Y'all want to throw me a track, you know, throw me on a track or something. I did these, of course, myself. I have done locks before myself, but not these butterfly locks. Like, the hardest thing for me was to untrain myself from wrapping them so tightly. That's number one. Like, trying to wrap this hair loosely is difficult. Like, if you've never done them before ever, like any kind of locks, then it's not going to be as hard for you. But if you have done your locks yourself and you're used to wrapping tight, it's going to take a conscious effort for you to not wrap them tightly with this hair. I actually had to unwrap a few and go back and rewrap them. Now, what I did was I used the crochet needle, and okay, so first of all, they look like individual to y'all. These are not individual. These are not individual. Let me insert my braiding pattern here to show y'all how I did my butterfly locks. How did I forget what they were? Anyway, so I use basically a crochet pattern. I also use my rubber band method. I didn't even use the rubber band method like all over my head. I was super lazy. I don't want to say lazy, but tired. Like me going back and forth to the hospital and still working and then got the kids and stuff, baby. Like I wanted it to be the simplest way possible. So this was the easiest way for me. And I kind of got the idea from, damn, I can't remember her name. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down here. I can't remember her name, but I watch her all the time. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank this morning, but I watch her all the time. And I love her illusion methods that she uses for like box braids and stuff like that. And so she used that method as well, but hers was a little bit different from mine. She did individuals around the perimeter, and then she used the crochet braiding pattern in the back. I used the illusion method for like just this front area here, and then use the crochet method or the crochet braiding pattern in the back. So that's the difference between the two of ours. I'll link her video down below as well because hers is lit as well. Mary Kay Bella, that's her name. Mary Kay Bella? Something like that. Anyway, so it's you know, it's kind of similar, but it's a little bit different being that I did not do individuals because that still was just a little bit too much work for me, like in the moment. I just did not want to do that. So but hers turned out fire as well. Now, the hair that I used Bobbi Boss's water wave hair. I have a clip of that as well. I used that hair. I wasn't crazy about this hair. Let me tell you now, I don't really deal with Bobbi Boss. I really don't. Just for other reasons in the past, I just don't mess with them. Nothing against the hair. I'm sure the hair is fine. I just don't like to personally use my own coinage to go towards that brand. That's just a personal thing. Now, the reason how I ended up with this hair was that there's a company, Shop Beauty Depot online. Really nice company. They had, I worked with them on a collaboration with the last locks that I had in, the Born locks, and they gifted me this other hair as well. So they were like, hey, if you end up doing the Butterfly Locs, we're gonna send you that hair as well. So if you do that, you know, if you don't mind, just shout us out, you know, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. So I was like, but you know, I don't know when I'm gonna actually be doing the Butterfly Locs. And it was like, no, it's cool, you know, just whenever, you know, just want to send it to you just in case you do it or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. And so I didn't even ask really what brand it was, and they might have said it honestly, but during that time, everything had just popped off in my family, so I didn't really look into which brand it was. I didn't know which brand it was until I opened the box. And when I opened the box, I seen it was Bobbi Boss, and I was like, But still, I didn't want to waste no money. I didn't want to waste no hair. So I was like, okay, I'll just, you know, I'll use this hair. The hair was fine. They sent me 5 packs of it, and I thought that it wasn't going to be enough. And so I had kind of went into my little hair closet. Y'all know, if y'all with me on Instagram, y'all seen my post with all that damn hair that went all the way up my hallway when I cleaned out my hair closet. So, like, I had plenty of hair to choose from. Like, I just could have just went in there and got that, and I did, but I didn't end up really using it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm multitasking. I'm up here cooking macaroni and cheese, too, so I had to put it on the boil. Hurt my water boiling. So, anyway, so like I said, it's Bobbi Boss Water Wave, and what I did was I used 2 different kinds. I used the Water Wave to actually wrap the lock, but the inside of the lock, because the hair was shorter, like the Bobbi Boss Water Wave hair was like in a 12, I think it was a 12 inch. It was a little shorter than what I needed it to be, not necessarily in the back, but in the top, you know, you need them to be a little longer. So I ended up using a different kind of hair. I used, it was called Mayde or Mayde what was that, Deep Wave. It was just something that I had left from a previous installation. But you don't necessarily have to use that hair. Some people I've watched, they do use a different kind of hair to put in the center of the lock. I've seen some people use Marley hair. Some people use like just a different type curl. Some people just get a longer version of like the Freetress water wave or something like that. They get something like that. I mean, that's cool. I didn't want to use the Marley hair because Marley hair itches me a lot. So I didn't want to use that. I just used what I had. So I had the Deep Wave hair by Mayde. That's what I used to put in the center of my lock. And I'll show y'all, like I did, I think 2 or 3. And so I'll just start showing that video of that, of how I installed it. But basically, I just used the crochet method where I took the hair, and even in the rubber band section in the top and in the braiding pattern sections that were in the back, I basically just took my needle, inserted it into the braid or underneath the rubber band, depending on where I was. Yeah, I put that hair in first, like the Mayde, the Mayde Deep Wave hair or whatever hair you use, the Marley hair or whatever, and that's just giving me something to wrap the hair with, like, so it gives me my length that I need. And then I take the I take the water wave hair afterwards and I install that, and then I just start wrapping it around that loose hair, and then I distress it. I did use the thumb method in some areas to create, you know, the butterfly effect, and then some of it was a little too neat, so afterwards I went through and I took just like a couple of pieces of the lock and just kind of wiggled it, and I'll show you that in a demonstration as well, so you'll see that. And I mean, that was basically it. I had to keep in mind that when I was working in the back area, my kitchen area, that those locks needed to be a lot shorter than the other locks, and then kind of as I worked up to the crown of my head, you know, the longer they got. And that method worked better for me. It was something hard to keep in mind because you think it's like not going to be long enough when you're in the back because it's like this little short length, but it is like it don't take but a second to do the back because you don't want it to be too long. That's if you want these short chunky ones like I have. Now the hair, how much I used of the Mayde Deep Wave, so many different hairs. The Mayde Deep Wave hair, that was the hair that I used to give it the length that I wanted it to be. I used 3 strands of that because I wanted them chunky. And you see how big mine are. They're super chunky. I wanted them chunky just to save on time for 1. But for 2, I really didn't like the skinny one, and it just looked like it'd be too much work on top of that. So anyway, I used 3 strands of that hair, and then I kind of brushed it to fluff it out some. And then the the Bobby Boss Water Wave hair, I used 3 strands of that as well. And I used those 3 strands, I fluffed them out. Hold on, sorry y'all. Oh, this ain't number UPS. Hold on, child. I can't really put my phone on Do Not Disturb right now, so I apologize for that. But the Bobby Boss Water Wave hair, I used 3 strands of that. I fluffed that hair out, installed that, and then I wrapped that around the Mayde Deep Wave hair. That's what I did to achieve this look. It did not take me that long. I did take breaks and I was eating and stuff like that. I literally started doing my hair around 3 o'clock in the morning. I washed my hair around 1:32, blow dried it, ate something, then I started doing my hair. So it was probably about 3 o'clock. And then I still was taking breaks and I was watching TV and stuff like that. That was on a Friday night. And then I got done around 7:38, something like that. That's when I got done. And then got comfortable, whatever, and then I went to sleep for the rest of Saturday, just about until I got up to go get me some food or whatever. So y'all, just to interrupt for a second, y'all see where I put the glue in that hair, and please know that I would not advise that you use glue if your actual hair is in the butterfly lock. Like, I'm using the crochet method, so you know my hair is cornrowed. But if you're going to do the butterfly locks and you're going to do the individual method, and your strand of hair is what's inside that lock, then I don't advise you use glue to secure it. I'm only using nail glue because none of that is my hair, and I'm going to end up just cutting it out anyway. Okay, so you know, just be careful about that. I never advise using nail glue if it's gonna have any chance of touching your actual hair. So you know, it did not take long to do it this way, and I think that's mainly because I did them short and I did them chunky. Even Mary Kay Bella was saying that, like, you know, if you wanted to be quick, then it needs to be short and it needs to be thick, you know, something like this, she said. But I really actually love these. You know, short hair is not really my thing unless it's kind of like a curly bob or something like that. Now, about that life. But normally, you know, I'm more of the wavy, long type vibe. Like, that's where I'm at. But I'm feeling these butterfly locks. Like, because it's just something different, you know? Like, every once in a while, you just need a change. And I really did enjoy those Born locks. Who were those made by Janet Collection? I really did enjoy those. Like, I was putting them up in my little head wraps and stuff like that. Like, I was feeling them, and I kind of feel like this is giving me that same vibe. Like, I really like these. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all like them on me, because like, I know it's not my normal type vibe. And I do have me some hair on the way. Don't get me wrong. I got some hair on the way. Some long wavy hair. Like, it'll be here Wednesday. And I'm probably going to be doing that next weekend. If I'm not, you know, visiting in the hospital or whatever, then that's what I will be doing. But for now, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. So let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comment section. Please give this video a big thumbs up. It actually does help. Shout out to Shop Beauty Depot. That is your ultimate one-stop online beauty shop. I want to say that's what they say. So y'all go check them out. I'll put their link in the description box. They sell all kinds of different hair. It's just an online beauty store. Y'all check them out. They're pretty cool, really nice. They communicate well. I've not had an issue with them whatsoever. And y'all know, like, some of these places, like, you don't be knowing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm liking them so far. The shipping is fast. Like, they're very friendly. They're pretty cool. So definitely go check them out. I definitely recommend them. They got my seal of approval until otherwise. Y'all like, let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what you think. Let me know if they look like individuals to you. Do they look like individuals to y'all? I think they do. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know, you know, tell me, hell, Shelly, you ain't fooling nobody. Anyway, so thanks again for all your love and support. Thank you for getting me to 7K so quickly. Please share this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, become part of the fam. And thanks again, you guys, for being so patient while my family goes through this time. I really appreciate all of you guys' patience, your love and support. Like, I really, really, really love you guys so much. Anyway, let me go stir my macaroni and cheese because I ain't trying to mess up the noodles or whatever. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.
I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I might rent the Lambo and go drive it like it's stolen. I've been living wild, I'm just going through the motions. Stumbling out the Uber, grab my hand, gave me the notion. Swimming in your water, but it feels just like the ocean. I can't lie.